I see some nodding heads. I need some rolling shoulders. I wonder what you're doing at home if you're watching this. Dancing in your underwear? They have a word for that in Finnish, you know. Kalsarikanet means being at home, drunk in your underwear. Watching live streams. Watching me chat to this beautiful audience. How you doing, my friend? What's your name again? Tauri. Good to be here. I love it. Good to see you again, my friend. You enjoying your day? Fantastic. What's been your highlight? What's been the highlight for you? Ah, good answer, good answer. All right, everyone, we're going to kick the show off again for the second time. 3 incredible more guests going into the afternoon. But first, give it up for our house band, Jured!
Hey, Mr. Sexy, we have a tune chosen especially for you.
Oh, you have one for me today?
Yeah, you guys know the tune called Sex Machine.
Let's give it a go. Whoa. Oh yeah, we like that. We got it. That's good. Oh, give it up for Jured! They are good, aren't they? Whew. Are we ready for the second half of the show? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We'll get some drinks later, some coffees too. I hope you had a nice break. Welcome back to the best show you've ever seen at Latitude this year in the morning, because there's some cool things later too. I don't want to take all the limelight from everyone. So, our next guest, as you know, is an incredible individual. So, we're going to come over. Jured, are you ready? You know the drill by now. We are going to make a little intro of our next guest. And our house band are going to guess what her theme tune would be. So, ready, gentlemen?
Yes.
All right, so. She's a former New York resident, model, turned serial entrepreneur, working in a fascinating space, allowing us all to take more action from the conversations we have with professionals. What could it be? Give it up for Kadri Tuisk! Kadri, welcome to the show! How are you? Mwah. Welcome, welcome. How cool is this?
That's very nice.
Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Kadri, how cool is this?
This is lovely.
This is very New York though, right?
New York, I would substitute it to Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong, potato,
Hong Kong.
potato.
Even better, even better. Well, this is very Hong Kong.
It is.
Talk show, like late night shows, right? You're a local girl?
In here, yes, not in Tallinn, but in Estonia, yeah.
Where about? So, Tallinn ecosystem has grown. You've been part of that twice time. 2 different businesses, right?
Yes.
Probably more, I don't know about, but 2 we spoke about. Yesterday on the show, we had a really interesting conversation with Liz around mental health. And we spoke about the importance of mental health and the role that it plays in all of our lives. Something reminded me of a conversation we had a few days ago around your first entrepreneurial journey into the mental health space. What was that, and why did you start it?
So Clanbeat was started for supporting students at school to be self-directed learners and also take action in their lives. And it has led us to the place where we have understood that the mental health and well-being of students needs huge support in all over the world, and it's growing. And therefore, we have been working on a solution to support that.
What's the solution cover? And actually, before we ask that, give us a wave if you've been a student in the room. All right. A couple of you, I think. We've all been there, right? Keep your hand up if you remember feeling a little bit of stress, strain, during those times, right? I guess this is was this the premise to the creation of the business? Was it sort of to support people like that in that role?
Actually, stress can be seen, and it's many times it's hidden as well. And especially in students, even if they're lively, you don't see behind what's happening inside. So to really support the students, you have to be in the right time, in the right place, and ask the right questions in order to really understand how they're doing. And this is how we have been having the approach to regularly check in on them, how they're doing, and direct very personalized support to them in the time they're needing it, and directing them to this support that they need.
So if you know a student, name of the business is?
ClanBeat with C.
With a C. Go check it out. Share that with them. Here we go.
Yep.
Following on from that, you had a second-time founder, right? There's two businesses in this.
Actually, we are doing it under the same legal body. So under ClanBeat, the Sage AI is a small-born baby, and we are both having the same mission behind it. It's unlocking human potential, and this is why we are doing those things what we are doing. And for ClanBeat, we are focusing on students and youth, because most of the mental health problems are starting in youth. So this is where you can make the biggest impact. And Sage is focused on adult market and on business-to-business market. So this is how we are approaching the same mission from different angles to really make an impact in the world.
I think it's worth a round of applause, I think. Right? I think so. Exactly. Oh, you got a little jiggle there. You can shake this too if you like, you know?
No,
not going near that. We learn our lessons from former guests. But Kadri, so I'm always curious when I meet a serial entrepreneur. I know they're all under the same umbrella and sort of do two different products, but you kind of get a new refresh, a new chance to do it sort of differently, right? And the evolution of the product and things. So I was curious, you know, we speak a lot on the show about, you know, best practices and how to overcome the first time founder fails, which I went through many of. So I was just curious from your perspective, Kadri, when she was building the first product, and now Kadri today as an entrepreneur, how are those two Kadris different?
I've pivoted a lot in a way that I've been always in this very alert stage of understanding where you need to do the course of change and where you have to understand your market and where you cannot be stagnant and linger in your own creativity and ego that you have come up with a really good idea, but you have to be really alert to the market at all the time. And this is what I have been doing, to really sense what is out there and what is needed. So the beginning of entrepreneurial journey to the place where I'm right now, it makes me even more humble and really attentive to what is going on in the world. And I think every entrepreneur can never sleep on those things what they have done. It's like always in a beta mode.
Always in beta mode. Do we know what beta means? Give us a wave if you know what beta means. Well, then you should buy my book, The Startup Buzzword Dictionary. It's true, I did write the book on startup buzzwords, but more of that later. Beta, how we describe beta to our friends here?
Beta mentality for me means that nothing is ever finished. It's not ready. It's never going to be ready. You always have to be on your toes, what your competitors are doing, how the market is changing, how the mindset of your customers is changing. This for me is beta mentality. So I will never say that I have created a product or company which is ready.
Because you have changed things recently based on changing market winds, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that. What has changed and what have you had to adapt?
Oh my God, right now I think we are living in such an interesting time. I go to bed and wake up every morning super excited. I don't know how healthy it is, but if you see right now what is happening in the technology and AI market, then I'm just lucky that I've been able to experience it and live in this revolution and build on top of it and with it. So actually this is something which is most exciting at the moment because it's giving such a big opportunity to build startups faster, bring features and products out faster, get the market validation and get to the revenue faster. Have less need for funding, be able to have the team which is smaller and more tight-knit, so you don't have to build mega huge teams to build stuff because technology is so evolved. So this excites me a lot.
And we're talking about AI, right? We're talking about ChatGPT, we're talking about OpenAI. How are you using and utilizing these technologies in your new products?
Yeah, if we are talking, it can be like utilized to both to the ClanBeat and Sage AI. And what we are doing is we as our end goal is unlocking human potential, then we are leveraging AI to unlock human potential. And how we are doing it is that in Sage's case, we are offering a service to startups and scale-ups and innovative companies to help their leaders to deliver results without a burnout. So we are offering micro-coaching service where they're able to check in with a real human coach, but those sessions are transcribed. Those transcriptions are analyzed by the AI, and the summary is getting back to them with the insights, which is not only from you and the coach, but the wisdom of the world, basically. So this is something where we are living at the moment, and this, what has been happening, the big jump in the technology, this is actually mind-blowing. And we are evolving with it like weekly basis as well. Something new comes up, we evolve, and we don't know what's going to happen in 2 or 3 months. And this is what I meant before with beta mentality. You always have to be on your tippy toes and see what's out there and evolve with it. But if you have a mission and you know what you're doing, then this is just putting on Lego blocks, meaning that if you know what you're doing, then these are just opportunities along your way of how to leverage it.
Do you know what you're doing?
In the morning, I know exactly what I'm doing. In the evening, there might be like big crashes, and then again, I know what I'm doing. So every day is big highs and big lows. Welcome to startup life.
I think we can all relate to that. So because I like to use this show to get free advice from brilliant people, you're a brilliant person, I'm looking for free advice. Take me through how your product would work for me, for example. So you talk about, reducing burnout, identifying burnout based on workflows and conversations. So give us a bit of a user journey of how the product works
that's so
as an example for me.
That's so cool question.
I'm just taking notes for no reason, okay?
Yeah. Let's say you have a startup and you are having a team with whom you have to have a goal. And you want to change the world for the better place. And in those goals, you need to go super fast, because otherwise your investors are going to be nagging you, your clients are going to be unhappy, your team is not going to be satisfied, you're having so much pressure from everyone, and you are the team lead who has to really bring it to life and lead this to a successful end. And sometimes you might feel super alone in it. You might have some doubts in you that am I capable of it? You might have like, how am I really going to be doing it? And some days you're going to have better days, and some days you're going to be having not so good days. So in order to really go through towards your goals, you're going to need some support to be the best of the best. And for that, we are offering you a real life coach who has startup team leadership experience and has is coaching professional. And you are having online call with this person every week, so you wouldn't fall down from the wagon. No. So it's helping you to carry through these tough times. And before you're coming to the coaching calls, we are helping you to map down your wheel of life. How are you doing in life? In all of those important aspects which are making you as a human. Because if you're having some troubles in some of the areas, it's super hard to be a good leader. Then we are mapping your leadership skills. Do you have those leadership skills? What does it take to really bring this mission, what you have with your team, to the end? And then it is up to you to decide, do you want to have those competences which are coming out from this mapping to take into the coaching journey, or are you going to be taking this one goal which you have that you want to fulfill, and then you're going into weekly check-ins with your coach, and those coaching sessions are happening online. These are transcribed and AI analyzed, and the summaries are getting back to you to really help on you unlocking your own potential towards the goals, so you wouldn't burn out and you would reach
actionable results based on conversations you had. I have a coach. I could have a conversation with him, and the data. Your technology is analyzing everything, providing me with actionable next steps, points, notices. That's incredible. That's brilliant. Give that a round of applause. I mean, that's so unique. Such an incredible resource. Final question. You have the most wonderful audience, and I love all of you. You're amazing. You've been so game. Thank you for your energy and your attention. How can they, me, and all of us help you in your journey, Kadri?
if you are working in a startup or a scale-up or know anybody who is doing that, then you're welcome to come and check it out and use it yourself or direct me to your head of people. I would be happy to pitch it to them so they could provide it to you personally, so you could have a support that you deserve. And actually, the name is Sage AI, but we are a startup, meaning that we came up with this name in the project phase, and now we need a new name. So,
first person with a good name.
So I'm looking for a godmother or a godfather to give us a new name. And please ping me in LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook. I'm taking applications, decision to be made soon. This is Startup Life, how we roll. So any good name propositions for unlocking human potential, AI startup, throw them my way.
We're going to crowdsource it. Give it up for Kadri Tuisk, everyone! Woo. Thank you, Kadri.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Mwah.